Hello, welcome to my kitchen. I am Alex. I'm not a chef, I'm just a guy who likes to cook. Welcome to our messy kitchen. So anyway, today I'm going to make gumbo my style. Alex style. Okay. We have some oil heating up here. Gotta let the oil heat up until it's almost smoking. I'm going to add some flour. Dun, dun, dun. Let that sucker go. I want this flour to brown. When you get up here, I don't want the camera inside of there, otherwise it's going to be kind of messy, right? So I'm going to let that heat up until it turns brown. You're sort of making sort of a roux. A roux. So now, while that's cooking, I'm going to make some sausages. And you see I've cut up some andouille sausages. I've cut these up. I'm going to put the andouille sausages in here. I sort of want those to brown. These are actually chicken sausages, not pork sausages. All that for the spice anyway. Down there for the excitement for you. Okay, and over here I have a can of plum tomatoes. You notice the dent. And I don't say really notice a dent. This is a mixture of bell peppers, onions, and there's a little bit of celery in there. The reason I put these together, you can back off. The reason I put these together is because they're going to go in all at once anyway. Therefore, I figure, why waste a bowl? Two more bowls. And sausages. And this, right here, I am cooking some quinoa. Why? Because I'm also cooking some rice. So in case there are some people who are like on a diet or something, I figured a quinoa would be a little bit better instead of rice. And also got some rice cooking here too. Don't get the steam in the camera there. The recipe actually asks for like some clam broth, but I don't like clam broth. So actually I make my own shrimp broth. And you can make this by, first I shelled the shrimp, and then I use the shells and the broth. Add a little bit of thyme, some lemon juice, water of course. Then I let that sucker boil until all the flavor comes out of it. Believe me, it tastes a lot better to me than clam juice. And I'm going to mix that with some chicken broth. So I kind of like a half and half. So this is chicken broth, shrimp broth, and I'm going to sort of mix them together. And I'm going to make like the world's best broth. My sausages. Okay, the roux stuff is really turning brown here. I don't want it to burn, so I'm going to put that in there. All those things in there. I'm going to cook that for about 5 minutes. I forgot to mention, this is actually not really flour. It's a mixture of brown rice flour, tapioca flour, potato starch, and a little bit of xanthan gum for those people who are gluten-free out there. So you can use regular flour, but I use this for people who are gluten-free so they can actually enjoy gumbo for once in their life. Gumbo! What are you filming this, Billy? We'll cook that for about 5 minutes. Our sausages are done. Why are you way over there? You should be filming me over here. Film the food, film me. Sausages are done. Alright. This stuff is cooking. Why are you not cooking? Filming this stuff cooking. I know it looks ugly. Add like 2 tablespoons of oregano. Put that in there. Oregano. Throw in a couple of bay leaves. Find them. Bay leaves. Go in about a pinch of cayenne. 2 teaspoons of salt. Mix that up. Add our sausages. Add our sausages. Sausages. Suckers. And our cans of tomato juice. I like to break up those tomatoes a little too. Break up them suckers. All together, break them up. And you're mixing. What's going on? Why are you touching? Why are you? What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay. Mixing it up. Put that broth in there. Woo! Stuff happening here. See, it's been about 15 minutes and we've let it simmer for about 15 minutes to let the flavors marry like a illegal marriage in Alabama. So here we have it married. I have my quinoa and my rice. What you could probably do, I'm trying not to keep the strap into the soup there. What you could probably do is you can put the rice into people's bowls and then just pour the stuff in there, or you can just put the stuff on the side and let them get their own darn rice. Now, at the very end, I'm going to add this shrimp because this shrimp is going to cook like in 5 seconds anyway. So I add at the very end so it doesn't get all tough. And I add the secret hobo spices, which is gumbo filet. This is the secret ingredients in Cajun cooking. The original recipe actually said you can add tomatoes at the very end, but it seems kind of redundant because there's already tomatoes in there. Add like a pinch of that. This is going to give it that super duper gumbo Cajun flavor that's going to knock everybody out. You see that the shrimp is already cooking, just by sitting there for a few seconds. And this is actually ready to hit the table. And of course, always taste it. You never know, could be a booth in here or something like that. Gumbo.